Hi brass class. This is a lesson geared towards second year trombone players on the tune Orally, which can be found on page 15 in your book, number 50. Orally is a tune that dates back to the Civil War. It's about a girl, but the important thing for us as we're learning this tune is to know that there are a few new elements in your music. So let's talk about those first before we play this. So the first thing to know is that there's a new note in Orally. It is E natural. So we've played a lot of E flats, right? We've played our E flat in third position, sort of where the brace meets up with the bell. Sounds like this. So E natural is half a step higher. We're going to bring our slide in until it's about halfway between third position and first position, and this is known as second position. You'll be able to see about 2 to 2.5 inches of inner slide, this inside part, like this is our outer slide, this is our inner slide. You'll see about 2 to 2.5 inches of inner slide if you're in second position. So here's what E natural sounds like. E flat, E natural. So you can play Jaws with those two notes. That's kind of fun. So E natural plays a big role in Orally, especially part A. So Orally is a duet. We're going to work on line A right now. And if you look back here on my board, which is also known as my children's easel, I have the line A for Orally written out here. And for trumpet players, there's a new something on their music staff that they see for Orally, but for us, something is actually missing. So if we look in our key signature, which is over here, just next to our bass clef symbol, we have a flat on the B line, B flat. And usually we will see E flat over here on this E space, right? All cows eat E flat, but there's nothing there. So that means that all of our E's in our music are going to be natural unless they are marked otherwise. And that means that we're going to play them in that second position. So what I'd like for you to do now is pause this video and see if you can spot all of the E naturals in your music. Ready? Go. All right, did you find them? Let's find them together. Oh, and I forgot. I just realized I did not put our key signature in for the second two lines. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start at the beginning and we're just going to follow along on that E space. Oh, and there's our first one, our first E natural on beat 3 of measure 1. And we keep going. Measure 2 is safe. Measure 3. Oh, here we go. We've got 2 here. On beats 2 and beat 4. And we keep going. And here's an E natural in measure 5. Measure 6 is safe. And measure 7. Oh, here's one. What? On beat 2. And here's another one on beat 4. So it's very important to play those in second position. If you play E flats instead of E naturals, it's going to sound very different, and it's quite possibly going to sound very wrong. Another thing to watch out for in Orally are the slurs. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different slurred passages in Orally. Some of them are kind of repetitive, so you don't have to learn actually 5 slurred passages. You have to really learn 3, and 2 of them are repeated. So the first slur happens in measure 2, our G to our D to our G. And that's what's known as a lip slur. We stay in 4th position, we're going to tongue that first note, and then we use our air, we keep our air going, and we change our lips to change down to the D and back up to the G, and it's going to sound like this. So what I'm doing is ta, like I literally don't tongue going down to the D, and I don't tongue going back up to the G. I'm just doing a ta on that first note. And then in measure 3, we have a slur from the F to the E. This one is a little bit different because we can't just move our slide. If we do that, we get the glissando. The glissando is a special effect that composers will specifically ask for in music with a different symbol. So you need to make sure that you're still tonguing that note, but we're going to use a lighter articulation called da. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-ta. So just do da instead of ta, and you'll be in good shape for the F to the E slur. In the next measure, we have an F going down to a C. There are two ways that you can do this. Probably the easiest one, and the one I'm guessing that most of you will want to do, I could be wrong, is to play your F in first position and then move your slide out to C in sixth, in which case you will need to do a da articulation. Ta-da. And this is what that will sound like. Okay? If you want to take it to the next level, you could play your F in sixth position. It's an alternate position for F, but it will come out there. And then you can actually lip slur from the F down to the C. So my advice would be, if you are unsure of what to do, just stick with your F in first position for now. It's good practice to practice going from first position all the way to sixth and to do it quickly and to do it smoothly. But if you're up for an extra challenge and you can remember to do it, then you can try your F in sixth position. The next slur that we have is a repeat of one that we've already done. G, D, G. From up here. Same thing. And then the last slur is also a repeat of something we've done. The F to the E. Just like here. Ta-da. So those are the main things to watch out for when you're playing orally. And this is what line A sounds like. I am going to put this on quarter note equals 76. So that's line A for orally. Line B is going to seem a lot easier for most of you. It's lower, it has less slurs, and while our key signature is the same, we don't have any new notes in that, just because the part is lower, and so there are no E naturals in it. So everything should be quite familiar for you in part B. And this is what part B sounds like. So that's part B. I would encourage you to learn both line A and line B right now. And when we get a chance to meet up all together, I'd like to hear all of you play line A and then all of you play line B. And then we'll start to divide it up. Some people will play part A and some people will play part B at the same time as a duet. And that's how we'll perform it for our end of year performance. If you get the opportunity, if you're FaceTiming with friends, or doing the Zoom meetings together, you could try to play orally as a duet. It's definitely really fun to play duets. So happy practicing. Have a great day.